Hey, Mr. Sun, how are you? Thank you for joining. I know it's been a while since I streamed JP. Is there anything specific you would like to see in JP? Good, good. So right now, I'm just doing that one node in the last leg of this conquest. So I'm training 4 units with the twins, Meruto Seroi. Right now, I'm training Rocky, Apollo, Joe, Anya. Those characters I trained before during the Saruin Tower. And I'm hoping that, you know, it gets better. I haven't trained in a long time in JP. Sorry, I'm trying to play around with the settings so that the stream becomes more stable. So hopefully I can adjust it for the better. I'm actually monitoring it from my end. I have been extremely lucky with it. I can't complain. So I used up all my jewels. In the Hiveris and Twins banner, I got Hiveris and Subir, and then on the Twins banner, I got the Twins and Dantar. In the whatchamacallit, the Hardy banner, I got Hardy really early, and then I used up the rest in the Allret banner. So in Allret's banner, I kept getting Matcha, so I got Matcha and Goddess, and then I've been trying to get Allret because, you know, I want to complete all the baddies. Okay, it looks like the stream looks better with the setting I just did, so let's keep it that way. I'm hoping that there's no more encoding issue I would observe. Oh, there is encoding still. Okay. So the encoding issue is the one that's causing this to go down in quality or do frame skips. So I'm trying to find the balance with that. But yeah, let me show you after this. And then I haven't done a lot of stuff too in JP, like the Sigfray Remembrance, and then there's some where I haven't done the Great Thief as well. So we're gonna do that tonight. And I haven't done the Razan damage achievement yet. So I don't know if you kept up with JP. So the 4 banners right now are the bad guys. There's Hardy, so he's the meme in Twitter because of the tattoo. It says umami. And then there's also Allret. So Allret is a bow fire mage. So it's kind of themed. So for Hardy, he is MA and kind of like deals hard damage. So that's why there's Noelle and Metal Black. For Allret, she deals heat element. So that's why there's Goddess and there's also Matcha. And then in Hiveris' banner, it's mostly cold element. That's why there's Forneus and Subir. And then for the twins, it's Thunder and Pierce. So that's why there's Dantarg with the spear and Death. So Death is actually pretty good in this one. A lot of people says that Death is actually the top pick for this one, mainly for support. But I personally love the twins because the twins, they get they get 10 BP whenever they take down an enemy. It's this one right here. So that's why I can keep on using Chain Lightning. And Chain Lightning minimum does 2 hits AoE with B damage. That's why it's pretty good. And that's what you were seeing earlier. With regards to my pull, this is what I got so far. Sorry, wrong window. So you get the free version of the bad guys. So All Red is a hammer style, Hardy is an axe, the twins are sword, and then Hiveris is a gun. The Matsuri style, Hiveris becomes a sword, the twins becomes a spear, Hardy is martial arts, and then All Red is a bow. So yeah, I got, like I said, I got Goddess and Matcha. I'm trying for All Red. In Hardy's banner, after I got Hardy, I just stopped. In the twins banner, I initially got Dantard, and then I tried again and I got the twins. And then Hiveris, I got Subir and Hiveris on a multi. It went blackout. And then before that, as you saw, I got a Kami showcase. So I got Kami in the banner as long as Gerard. I didn't got what's the third one in there? Let me see. Hold on. It should be in here. Yeah, I didn't get Esper Girl. And it's okay because I don't have Halloween Esper Girl anyway. I tried for the reprint for Bune and Muse, and I got Taria, the prefecture one, Taria, and Rufus. I didn't even bother trying for Marine, Patrick, and Adele. I wanted to get Vampire Lady, but I ended up getting Azure Lady and Furfur. So Azure Lady is pretty unique in a way because of this one. Her ability, whenever you use skill number 3, it applies a curse. You know, just like martial arts Ellen in Global with the Sunder debuff. So it's kind of like that with Azure Lady. And yeah, Furfur, I need to train her so that I can learn this skill. It's physical. Everything else is magic. But yeah, that's what I have been getting so far. I haven't got much luck before that, so I'm happy to get some good luck for a change. But yeah, this is my top party. Alright. Let's do the the Razem battle. So from what I read on Twitter, Razem has and I already did the story part of this. So whenever you go to a boss, you you open up a story. So I cleared all of those so that nobody gets spoiled with what's happening. So this is considered as chapter 13 of the story. So you can tell from the mission, it says where is it? Yeah, Liam chapter 13, this one right here. And this is considered the climax of the story when they did this on Twitter. Oh, there is 2 enemies? Question mark? Heat element, okay. And from what I saw on Twitter, like people are wondering how to defend against the charm. So a lot of them have been using Rising Phoenix, so let's do that. And then it says heat element. It's not like I have the complete characters for me to do that, but it's okay. Oh, are you heat element? No, you're sun and thunder, but it's okay. Kami is just, you know, Kami level of DPS. And then, oh yeah, you. And then Matcha has that countdown. and then I'm gonna bring Apollo for will buffing, and then I'll bring Joe for the moral down. Hi Fifole, how are you? I haven't yet. I'll check it out later, Mr. Sun. But I am trying to be careful with that. And just out of respect for the game as well. And the other part of that is mainly because of, I don't know if you play Octopath, Champions of the Continent, but there were some folks that got banned because they posted advanced information that wasn't announced yet. So those are the 2 points. One, out of respect for the game, and two, I don't want to get banned for sharing those information. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. I'll check them out after the stream. I don't think I crafted a Joe staff. Oh, there's a Joe staff. Okay. And then it says that I gotta have charm resistance. So I'm gonna do this. Everybody gets this. And then whatchamacallit, this one for matcha. And by the way, Mr. Sun, I don't know if you know about the materials with the crafting for Anya's short sword. So that is only limited to Anya's short sword. It's not like our whatchamacallit, our rainbow crafting material, where it is it can be used for any new global exclusive weapon they release. So if you gotta use it, just go ahead and use it. I would think that some people are thinking they are saving that for something, which, yeah, will not be applicable in the future. Okay, and then boot. Let's do an armor, or let's do Mirza's armor. This, okay. Actually, you guys change your thing. Yeah, this one. And then yeah, Mr. Sun, that's one thing too. They released Hardy, All Red, the twins, and Hiveris, for their Romancing Fest style. So they are, as we went through earlier, their bow, sword, spear, and martial arts. So the game gave us weapons that actually had its SS weapon, and then it has the 90% stone, just like this one for Hardy. So it's pretty good, and it adds like an extra 90% weapon that's SS at the max rank for characters to use. Fifolia, so you must single March 11 last Great Blade. Okay, March 11 then. This boss have chain by turn 2. I haven't tried the boss yet. Fire Wizard gacha total. I did 40 gacha already, and I kept getting matcha. I got matcha and goddess. Galadiel and Titus Weave. Okay, let's do this. Inherit. What are we gonna do with inherit? Yes, so let me show real quick. I'm sorry, I kept going back and forth. So for Hardy, he is a martial arts earth. Even though he doesn't have any earth spell, the weapon they gave us is a claw that's earth element. And then when you upgrade that, well, by default it has the 90% stone in it, and you can max upgrade it to earth plus, and then it still has that 90% stone. And then all red is a fire bow, so that's why we got that. And then the twin Hibiris is sword and water, so that one. And lastly, for the twins, it's wind and spear, so that's why we got that too. Okay, inherit. We are gonna do healing, definitely, just in case. We're good with Shukse, so we're good with that. I'll get Maggie Aura. I don't know, Windmill, sure. And then for Matcha, I'm gonna do Earth, Sacred Tree. But I won't be using Sacred Tree actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do Earth Heal. Let me read through Matcha's real quick. I forgot how it is. So when I do Rock Gravity or Burning Down, and she goes on countdown. Okay. And then Overdrive, she adds an extra attack from what I remember. Okay, let's do that. Nice. I don't have Noelle with me, so yeah. I only wanted Hardy from that banner, so I stopped after getting Hardy. Rock Gravity or Burning Down? What is Burning Down? Okay, let's do that. Ah, there is a buff. Okay. Oh, she didn't go on countdown. That's weird, but it's okay. Okay, let's heal Apollo. This one, Burning, Malicious Pumpkin. This one, and then let's try Rock Gravity. That's so weird. So the accessory is it gives 22 resistance to all of the ailments. So that's why it depends on the type that you equip. So this one came from Olret. I have a hard time pronouncing her name, but yeah, Olret's dungeon, or set of dungeons rather. So that's why I just equipped that. But really, I just needed the resistance. I heard that there is charm in this one. That's why I made sure that everybody is equipped for it. Ah, there is a chance. I didn't read that. I miss a lot of stuff whenever I don't pay attention. Just like Hardy's buff for both the party and the enemies. You're gonna eat some squid. Mr. Sun, did you see the showcase for Kami? I did Saruin really quick, and he did ridiculous damage. Like what was that? Almost 960,000 damage, I would say. We'll at least get 5 million damage, and I'm happy with that. Okay. I can show you. I can show you after this. Almost 5 million. Well, that was 5 million then. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I thought it's gonna be like turn 1 charm and then you don't do any damage. So it's this one right here, Mr. Sun. If it's a plus version, you get 22 resistance. And then depending on what you equip, it could have blunt, pierce, or heat element, I think. And then yeah, 22 resistance to all. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay, I'll try my best, Fifole. I need some good luck with matcha. Let's do this. Malicious Pumpkin, Burning Down. Wait. Burning Descent. And then I guess Burning Down. Maybe I can go on full offense on this one. I'll give it a shot. Yay, countdown. Thank you, Matcha. Oh yeah, Hardy would be so good here with the constant buffing on Razen. Or that one works too. What is this? SS. This one. SS. Okay. Do this. Yay, countdown again for matcha. I'm getting good luck with this. Hopefully we get the 5.5 million, I guess. How do I best handle this? Because they're gonna go overdrive, so let's save for that. But if I do this, I get 11 minus 9, 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9. Okay, we can do it. Wait, is it correct? 11 minus 9, 2 plus 4, 6 plus 3, 9. Okay. Nice, Matcha. Joe, don't die. Or Apollo, rather, don't die. Okay, I don't know, but we'll see. I guess we'll do this. I don't have Kami no Hono. That sucks. Nice. Okay, one more. Okay. Alright, 5.5 million, we did it. Overdrive power. And with good RNG from Matcha. Nice. Yeah, Kami has to go overdrive. So is that the mission? Probably. Is it? Let me see. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's done. Yeah, okay. We did it for Razim. And then the other bosses too have their own damage things, like for Olret, Hivites, Twins, and Hardy. But yeah, let me show you then, Mr. Sun, how whatchamacallit, how Kami is with Saruin. Let me gear up properly on that for that one. So Saruin is a lot of indirect attacks. Let me double check just to be sure. Okay, so the passive is, and this is thanks to Astalot in on Discord, because I misread the first kanji, so that's why I was wondering, why would you give a buff to the enemy and to the party as well? So yeah, let me see. So it's direct attack, increase the damage with super extreme effect, and then with indirect attack you mitigate the damage with large effect, and that applies to both party and the enemy. So let's see. Kami is indirect, so I won't be able to take advantage of this. And in fact, it's gonna hurt for Saruin, especially if he does the big sword attack. So let's do Hivites. Kami, Hivites, and Elore, and then let us do, I want Katarina. And lastly, we need a tank, or actually someone to debuff. That's why I brought Brock Bouquet in that one. But Matcha seems to be okay in doing debuff. Let me double check just to be sure. I haven't memorized the new characters just yet. So Rock Gravity is chance to debuff. Oh wait, it cleanses agility, and then it debuffs agility. Burning Down, it cleanses intelligence buff and debuffs with intelligence. And then you have the chance to go on Elemental Comet, in which it gives her moral up for 1 turn. And yeah, no debuff extra, but it's SSSS damage. So let's do that. Let's do Matcha. Oh wait, not that one. Yeah, we should be fine, I think. As long as we gear properly, we should be good. And then the tank would be Hibiris, because Hibiris is awesome. And Eloria is so squishy, so you go at the back. Oh, I brought in thyme on this one. I'm trying to think. Yes, thyme would be able to give overdrive gauge. That's why I brought him in. Yeah, let's go with this. It should be fine. Okay, Hibiris, we use this. We get a gear with slash, thunder, heat, and dark. Heat, dark, cold. Mainly dark and slash. So let's do that. So I gotta wear a shirt, definitely. And then more slash. So we can do one. Yeah, that works. And then resistance. Katarina would be slash. So Galadiel. Is it? Let me see. It doesn't say though. It's so weird. Okay. So when you use rock, gravity, and burning down, it has a chance to go on countdown. This one, like you said. And then mitigate damage, more mitigate damage. And then let's see. So if I go on elemental comet. Oh, there is a scroll. Sorry. Okay, so moral up. What is this? Extreme effect, not super extreme. So I'm using global terms. Okay, so you buff moral up, and then you do the attack. Then when the attack hits, you cleanse. Yeah, like you said, you cleanse agility and intelligence. And then when the attack hits, you debuff intelligence and agility. So yeah, that's good then. Okay, let's buff up Matcha then. Hold on. Yeah, this one. Let's pick this one. I need a shirt. Yeah, and then this. Oh, this. Because at most I don't want to get stunned. That's why. Shirt. At least everybody gets a shirt. And then you need to have Halberg because you're super squishy. Kami would get this, and then Mirza's armor, I guess. No. Yeah, that works. Who else? Okay, we're good. It should be fine. Hopefully it's something quick. I'm gonna do Rising Phoenix just to be safe. And then don't forget Inherits. This one. Earth Heal. This is the sad part with Kami. There is no single target. I mean there is with the finger, but it's too expensive. Fukatsu. Then I'm gonna do the debuff. This one. This one, just in case. All right, let's beat up Saruin. Hopefully, I don't fail in stream. Where is Saruin? Where is your tower, Saruin? Oh, this one right here. Sorry. I don't know who's coming up on March 23rd, Fifole. So, okay, so Hibiris. So Hibiris, you start the battle using Absolute Zero because it's a fast AoE slash and cold. You can only use it once per battle. It gives everyone defense up, small effect, and then it gives the enemies hit down, small effect. Excuse me. So that's why you start with that. And then you just build up BP and use skill number 2. That's how it is. And then Hibiris has a chance to counter direct attacks at a 37% chance with skill number 2. That's why I love using Hibiris. Alright, Katarina, I'm gonna save BP for Ice Impact, so I'm gonna use this instead. So this one is the Strength debuff. If I do 2 hits, it's possible to do 2 times of Strength debuff. And then Kami, always fire your overdrive whenever you can. Oratorio, and then Burning Down. One, two, three, four. Nice. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just 3 hits. So for Kami, right now it's doing 90,000 damage, but because whenever you do Thunder Element, so the more you use Shuksei, the skill number 3, it deals defense down to Saruin, not the permanent one, but in JP side it's called the defense stance down, and it stacks with one another. So the more you use Thunder Element, the more that defense goes down and you deal more damage with Kami. And also if you use Heat Element, so like say for this one, hold on, yeah, let's do Ice Impact. If you use skill number 1 has Cold Element. So when I use this, and because my HP is not full, he's gonna follow up with another skill number 1. So it's gonna be 2 times defense boost and then 2 times BP plus 1 because it's Sun Element. But if I do say Kami no Hono, it uses the Heat Element and it gives attack boost to himself from what I remember. But yeah, different buffs depending on the element that he uses. And then yeah, Hibiris gets a one-time damage block every start of turn. That's why Hibiris is just awesome in tanking. And then this one is from the free SS style. It's a buff to himself to get defense boost and guard up, medium effect just in case. So I can use that in a pinch if I want to. But for full DPS, I'm gonna use the skill number 2. This one is like Silver's Frost Slasher or Thunder Slasher. 3 to 5 hits, that's E damage and 8 BP. But this one, and also double element. So, and Hibiris is just too good for that, because every time Hibiris does an overdrive, Hibiris would buff self with more heat up with extreme effect from what I remember. So Hibiris can do that 3 times per battle. That's why in my Kami showcase video, I brought in time, because both Kami and Hibiris would be able to benefit from the overdrive gauge. So let's do some buff, and then Ice Impact. Let's do Shuksei, Oratorio, and then Burning Down. Three, 4, no, 3 only. dead. Ay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's heal. And more burning down. Hey Kyle, thank you for stopping by. How are you? No countdown. It's okay. Data drop in global. New event will be 2140 seeker style skill rank rate. Yay! Thank you. I need to train Payan of Heartthrob before I can stream global again, because you know Mr. Sun is in the stream and Mr. Sun makes sure that I train my skills. And I'm poking fun with you, Mr. Sun. I don't mean it in like an offensive or irritating way. Because remember when we were doing that global exclusive event and you told me, oh, your Boston is not trained, so you're missing this much of debuff. Yes, that one. Yes. Okay, so let's do this. Another ice impact. Let's do this. Oratorio. I guess burning down. He's gonna change after this, so let's do rock fire instead. It's gonna be fine. Two-hit ice impact, please, Katarina. 1, 2. Thank you. Two, 3, 4, 5. No. Why is Katarina always targeted? I should have put matcha in front. Let's do Oratorio and Earth Heal. Transform. Oh, not yet. Okay. I mean, let's do it, I guess. Let's do overdrive. Even though it's not the ideal time to overdrive, it's fine. I need the healing and stuff anyway. Two, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, perfect. Because it's a 3 to 4 hits for Kami, that's why. Minstrel is dead. Debuff. More Shuksei, I guess. And then heal. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nice, double hit. Matcha, don't die. Okay. Let's do defenses, ice impact, healing, oratorio, and then burning down. It's both, Mr. Sun. So on certain HP threshold, Saruin would use I forgot. Yami no Ken, I think. So that one, it does a defense stance down to the party. So it's a little dangerous, especially if you get inflicted by the defense down. 5. Perfect. Thank you. Let's do this. Shukse. Healing. This is the part where he's gonna use the Yami no Ken. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more. Perfect, thank you. One, two, three. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that one is insta kill if you don't have willpower buff. Okay, this one, ice impact. Shukse? No, no Shukse. Okay, let's wait for Shukse. Yeah. 12 minus 8. Okay. Sorry, I have to do mental math sometimes. Oratorio. Burning down, I guess. Just to be safe. 2 hits. 1, 2. Ah. Kokoro no Yami. Hindi, not Yami no Ken. Sorry. Yay, countdown. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Counter, counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. One more counter. Okay. Okay. This one, Ice Impact, Shukse, Elemental Comet. Mirsa hard counter Saruin. I don't know, especially the latest Saruin. 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. One more. 1, 2, 3. Not 4 hits. So yeah, that's Kami and Hibiris. With special participation from Matcha and Elore and Katarina. So Hardy, I think I would be able to showcase Hardy via this one. Because, so here's the thing. For Hardy, let me read the buff. Or that buff to the enemy and to the party. So Hardy gives this at the for everybody basically. So direct attacks, it increases damage. I heard from Discord it's 75%. I don't know exactly if that's correct or not. This one, the second line, it says for indirect attacks, you mitigate the damage by large effect. So that is 20% maybe. I haven't memorized the numbers just yet. But yeah, and then battle starts. Hardy starts with 20 BP, 20 because of this one. Battle starts BP plus 10, and then he also has other stuff like every turn starts. There's strength, endurance, agility, and willpower buff, medium effect, increased damage with extreme effect, and then this one, another increased damage by 20%, extra large, and then mitigate damage, extra large, and then resist damage. You mitigate it further with extreme effect. So he's super tanky, that's why. And it depends on the battle on whether you would be able to apply this properly, because you need to take note that it applies to both your party and the enemy. So we can do that on egg. Let's do that with this. Sorry. Hold on. My internet is slowing down. Let me see. I forgot what goddess does. Let's do Sumire. This is for Eileen because she loves Christmas Sumire. And then let's do... What is goddess again? Oh, goddess can counter... So with this one, she does an attack for 10 BP single target slash and heat. And then she puts herself in a defensive counter stance for 2 turns. And she counters with Midare Masamune. That's Masamune Fury from Apollo. Chicken Apollo. Yes, Matcha and Death are spells. So for this one, Hardy and Sumire would be able to take advantage of the buff. And then we can bring in one more direct attacker. And then everybody, of course, can take advantage of that. So that would be... I don't know. Saruin. Yeah, let's do Saruin. And then we need a debuffer. Hold on. Let's do this. Hardy is in front. Sumire is in the middle. And then let's do some whatchamacallit? Some support. So we need some debuffer. And this is why I am 100% targeting for SaGa Rock Bouquet, the second one, because of this one. So this one, it's a single target dark and thunder element, and it debuffs all status attribute with small effect. There is no chance to it as long as the attack hits. So that's why I love this Rock Bouquet. And she also has the same as what Anya has, but for staff. So if she is geared properly, then she would be able to either dodge or mitigate the damage really well. And even to the, with the way JP is trying to push the boundary for power, I still feel that Rock Bouquet is very, very valuable in my party. And then, so I have Rock Bouquet, and then we can bring Muse. Yeah, Muse is fine. So this Muse, I'm kind of on the edge of it for this one. Yeah, that's the problem. Well, no, this one is the wreck. Yeah, it's the wreck. This one. Because the boss Saruin earlier also has this skill, and whenever Shadowha was hit by this, Shadowha would always counter, and earlier who was that? Hiveris would counter that as well. So I know this is whatchamacallit, the wreck. Indirect would show as this. I can read it in Mandarin, but it wouldn't make sense to a lot of people. Then this one is the wreck too. So Saruin, Hardy, and Sumire would be able to take advantage of that. And then let's gear up Sumire properly. So let's do this. I'm gonna have Blunt. So that would be the cute brim. And then, so this is what you were asking earlier, Mr. Sun. So the fire earring from whatchamacallit, from Ulret's node in the conquest, it gives 10 heat resistance, and then 22 for the ailments. And then for Hardy's nodes, you get the monocle, so you get blunt resistance, and then the same 22. For I think the twins is the brooch, I think it's a flower brooch, so it gives slash. And then for Hiveris, you get a ring that gives cold element. So it depends. Oh, is it? Hold on, let me see. Ah, You're correct. I'm sorry. Near or far. Yeah. So it can either target whatchamacallit, back row or front row. Oh yeah, you're correct. Okay, we can't use Sadowin. Sorry, Sadowin. You're getting kicked out. Let's see. Who else? Direct attack. I mean, you are a direct attack. Who else do I have? Oh, let's do So let's do this. Let's do Bunny Emilia, because Bunny Emilia is awesome. And then let's keep 2 DPS, Sumire and Hardy. And then let's bring another support. So that would be Elore. Hey Naucha, thank you for joining. I think you're new to the stream, so welcome. This is the JP version of the game. I have a lot of stuff I wanted to cover, so if you have any stuff you would like to know, just feel free to let me know, and then we can always cover that. Right now, I'm trying to showcase the new characters that was released as part of the current gacha. So this is Hardy, one of the characters in there, and there's a lot more. Earlier we featured Hibiris. But how are you doing? Hi, Miri Joni-san. Joni-san desu ka? Death is insanely strong. Yes, Death is really good for support. Let's see. So it's gonna be this one. Let's gear her properly. Miri Joni. Thank you. Thank you for joining, Miri Joni-san. This one? Yeah. And then let's do... Yeah, this one is fine. And then this one... This one... I need... What was that? Zoku. Oh, he's gonna die. Okay, let's do Arai helmet then. And then let's switch to Spriggan. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we can do Zoku now? Oh, cannot. Okay, Arai helmet it is. Or we can do this. Yeah, that one is better. At least we have some... Oh, wait. This one? Yeah, that works. It doesn't... everybody has this stuff. Okay. Then gun. You need Pierce. So let's do this. Boots. Hydra boots. Yeah. And then earring. Yeah. Okay, we're good, I think. Sumire, I don't have her previous style, so that's good. Hardy, I don't have any uses for his skill because it's all damage, so it's fine. Rock Bouquet, let's bring Thunder. Elore healing. Emilia with this one. This one. So this one, it gives overdrive to everyone. And this is from her previous style. Alright, let's kick Egg's butt, hopefully. So desu yo ne, Miri Joni-san. Sumire wa tsuyoi to kawaii desu. Okay, Sumire, we're gonna use skill number 3 until we have maximum chain. Hardy, I'm just gonna keep on using, because either way, skill number 2 and skill number 3, it debuffs any attribute buff that Egg has, so that's fine. That's Hardy's main contribution in this. And then this one, the difference is you get an attack boost for 1 turn before before doing the attack, so we can do that. Thunder, Oratorio, and then we get the Brilliant Bunny Show, so that everybody gives everyone 25% chance to whatchamacallit, to heal. $358,000 damage casually. Hardy. That's why you're awesome. Okay. Attack. Attack. Debuff. Let's start debuffing Oratorio. And then let's charge up for this dry banana. I don't know how to read this, but it's a something shot. Elore, don't die. Oratorio, and then this one. Thank you for the buff, Emilia. Overdrive. Overdrive. Okay, let's see how the damage is. Wow, we got a buff too from Emilia. $460K one shot. Okay, so now for Christmas Sumire, because we already used skill number 3 times, of course you can't use it. So now you just go to skill number 2 and keep on buffing strength to self. So you keep on raising your attack with... I can't read it. Sorry. And then just build up BP, Oratorio, and then Overdrive Gauge. Okay. Alright, friends, sorry about that. I had to go on mute because of background noise. But yeah, like I said earlier, Hardy, the buff, you have to be strategic about it with your DPS. You know, like earlier what Mr. Sun was saying with how the attacks are direct or indirect. You need to pay attention to that so you can take advantage of the buffs. And then the twins, like what I showed earlier, it's more of a farming style with chain lightning, and they also cover two strategic element, pierce and thunder. Even though there is an attack stance down every time chain lightning would hit an enemy, it's still strong enough that it would be able to take down waves and waves of enemies. So yeah, for those who are not yet familiar with the remembrance battle for the Great Thief, so for the Great Thief, excuse me, you need to inflict poison in the enemy with the enemy. So for Axe, I don't have, I mean, with my JP lineup, I don't have anybody that can do poison. So you just gotta be strong enough to take care of Great Thief. I mean, we have Hardy, so Hardy is still awesome. And yeah, I don't think I mentioned this. The four banner characters, the four villains, there is a free unit version of them, like this one for Hardy. The free version is an axe style. For the twins, it's a sword style. For Hibiris, it's a gun style. And for all red, it's hammer style. Okay, so let's do punching. Well, let's do punching my way, I guess. And then, of course, Strum Ikonen. No, not this style. Double vertical. And then L. I wish I can use Fur, but I haven't learned this yet. That's the problem. So I haven't prepared for that properly. I'm sorry. But yeah. I can't use Fur, so I'm gonna use Darius instead. Let's use the DPS style. And then lastly, we can use Aunas for extra healing. And then we can use the new formation as well, this one. So this new formation, it gives everybody, from what I remember, let me read through it just to be sure. So yeah, everybody gets an attack boost for direct attack, from what I remember. Oh wait, it's direct and indirect attack, I think, right? Let me check just to be sure. I now pay attention to whether it's direct or indirect. Okay, so it's indirect. What is a direct attack? This one is direct. Okay. So this one, it's direct attack only. It gives an attack boost. So okay, we can't use this then. How about this one? Mystic line. There's intelligence and agility and intelligence, so no. This one, great rangers. Strength, dex, and intelligence. Yeah, we can use this. It's fine. So intelligence, RD would be in here. Yeah, that's fine. So because I don't have poison, that I gotta power through the battle, and that's why it's gonna be a little tough to make sure that you survive. And then it's mostly slash and pierce element damage from what I remember. So shouldn't be that much of a problem. Hopefully I don't eat my words. Slash and pierce. So slash and pierce. Slash and pierce. Slash and pierce. You have fire element with you? I don't think I have a fire axe. Oh, this one. Okay. Butcher. No, I didn't train Butcher, unfortunately. So, yes, that's my fault. This one. Yeah, that works. And then I mean, my leveling in JP is super erratic. Like I would level whoever I think would be useful, and a lot of times I fail in that one. So yeah. Does Butcher have poison? Let me see. Strength debuff, Mega Hawk, the pirate. I forgot the English name for that. Tomahawk, strength debuff, blade roll, and then A style. Mime. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is mime. And then blade roll. Eric's new style. Ah, Terror Slash Plus. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I haven't trained Butcher. Miri Joni-san, Eric, the Romancing Saga 2 character Eric, is that the one? But hold on. So let me see. I didn't train Butcher, but I think I trained the Terror Slash. Let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Is it this one? Yeah, this one, Terror Slash, right? No, not this. Hold on. Which one is Terror Slash? Probably in the SS style. Oh, this one. Ah. Okay, I haven't trained it. Sorry, I take it back. Okay, we'll see. It's gonna be fine, hopefully. We have the power of umami, so hopefully that carries us through this battle. Okay, counter one. Attack. This one. This one. Blade Boisterous. And then Flame Shield. Umami no chikara wa chiyoi desu ne. Hardy-san no. Okay, so I gotta do this. I need to start hitting the boss. Key eye. Attack. Attack. Yes, that is true. You gotta be strategic with the buff for the boss. Punching my way. Let's do this. Punching my way. Or actually, let's do this. Dimensional break. Let's do more key eye. Attack. Wait. I gotta take down the 0. Oh wait. So if I don't take care of the 0, then there is no poison to cleanse. So we should be fine, I think. Let's see. It seems that Umami's super maximum damage buff is 40%. Ah, 40%. Alright, thank you so much, Miri Joni-san. Ah, they heal. Okay. Ay, okay. I guess I gotta train Butcher now and then try this again. But let's do it the proper way. Sorry, I didn't had poison in that one. I did hammer and martial arts already. For gun, I did with Rabbit. Short sword, I think I can do with Diana, from what I remember. So let's do short sword instead. So Acelis, that one. Anya, Joker. And who has poison? Do you have poison? So that I don't have to use Diana. Oh, Dark has poison, right? I think. The free S style. Yeah, this one. Apid Venom. Yeah. Let's do this. And I gotta... I gotta awaken that one. And then... Are we doing Vampire Lady? Mikhail... Yeah, let's do Joker. Yeah, that works. And then we are gonna do defensive one. So it's going to be Genbu. And then I'm gonna awaken the Dark's skill. This one, RS1. Where is RS1? Okay. Gentojo. This one. Let's fix our gears. So we gotta gear up for slash more, because these are Pierce characters. Galadiel, and then this one. Perfect. Perfect. And then you get... I know you have a sword. Yeah, this one, 90. That's fine. Or I can do this. And then... This one... Wild Glove. This. Hey. This. Skull Protector. Traveler Suit. And then you should have this. Dark can use this. Anya can have her own. Where's this armor? Thunder Glove. Celis is okay. This one and this one. Yeah, it's better. Okay, let's do this. I think we should be fine with this party. And then a Pid Venom. And then I think I would love to use the other Anya instead. But this one, yeah, I'll do this Anya. And then I'm gonna inherit the AoE heal from the other Anya. So, okay. We good. Katarina, you're gonna be okay. Celis, what is a strong single target for you? Yeah, this one. Okay. Joker, I don't have your other style, so we're good. Okay. So yeah, like I said, for Great Thief, the mechanic is poison. The more you do damage to Great Thief, or actually the more hits you do to Great Thief, the more heat up he does to himself. So you would want to not hit Great Thief as much as possible. So that's why you would like to bring single target characters, but I don't have much of that. And then this one is random, so we're gonna do this instead. So with the poison we have from Dark, he's gonna do poison to Great Thief, and then you just keep on doing taking down the ads so that you don't deal damage to Great Thief as much as possible. That's the idea of this battle. And yes, I am over level for this battle, so that's why I am dodging the attacks. Usually you normally cannot dodge any of the attacks. Okay, attack. Bloom Rose, attack. Attack. And attack. And then if Great Thief goes to counter 0, I think there would be a buff and then excuse me. There would be a buff and then he would do really strong AoE. That is pretty hard to survive. Okay, let's do Bloody Harvest and then this one. Let's protect somebody. Let's attack. Bloody Harvest. And this one again. And this is how the battle goes. You just keep on doing that and eventually the Great Thief would die from poison. And of course, you gotta reapply it whenever. So, oh, no need. So we can tank. We can Etwa just to be safe. Reapply poison, and then attack. Nice impact, Bloom Rose. It's just rinse and repeat basically with what we are doing. Attack. Let's do one more attack and then we'll overdrive the following turn. Okay, let us do some serious damage. Go to Great Thief. Alright. Alright, okay. It was random, that's why. And that's how the battle is. I'm overpowered, that's why that battle was so easy. Okay, let's go to the main event, which is SaGa Re. I know SaGa Re is new to a lot of folks here, so I will go through the battle. For SaGa Re, let's do Axe for SaGa Re. I know I can do Axe. Okay, so we are gonna do Rising Phoenix, and then I am gonna kick out Black for Hardy, and then we're gonna fix some stuff. The gears are already set, so that's good. Yep. And then for Ellen, we can do what was that? The Rising Dragon Fist. This one. Actually, no. So this one is SSSS. Yeah, we're definitely doing Deadly Spin instead. And then yeah, we're good. Okay, so now that we have Hardy, one thing to note, if you read my review regarding martial arts Ellen, one of the reason why I wanted to pull for her is because I wanted to inherit Dimensional Break to martial arts Ellen so that I have an easier time with this remembrance battle. But now that we know Hardy is gonna get implemented, and Hardy has Dimensional Break as well, and also Hardy's Romancing Fest style is martial arts, so you can go the Hardy route instead rather than Ellen. So that's something really recent information that I wouldn't have been able to predict when I wrote that review for the banner. Okay, so SaGa Re Remembrance Battle. The Remembrance Battle is the main gimmick is insta-kill. So the two ads right here, they have 0 resistance to insta-kill, like this. So the ideal way of tackling this is doing insta-kill on every 3 turns, so starting with turn 1, and then you get 10 BP back. You are unable to do direct attacks to SaGa Re on turn 2s, I think. Turn 2s, turn 3s, if I remember correctly. And then if you don't kill the ads on counter 0, they would sacrifice themselves. You wouldn't get the BP plus 5. And then each of them would give SaGa Re an attack boost. Maximum effect from what I remember. Let me see. Yeah, this one. Attack boost. Yeah, maximum effect. So double of that, and then SaGa Re would do 3 times of strong AoE from Tornado to Hailstorm and so on. So it's gonna be really, really deadly if you don't manage these 2 ads right here. Other than that, it should be more manageable with an IK, whether it be single target or AoE. So in this lineup, I have 2 insta-kill, Ellen and Hardy. So we have options. Okay, top spin. This is indirect. So let me do... Yeah, let's do it like this. You do Dimensional Break. I do the Intelligence debuff and Flame Shield. Yeah. Oh, Strom Ikonen, don't die. It's too early to die, Strom Ikonen. And yeah, skill number 2 for Strom Ikonen doesn't have healing, so that's my problem. But Strom Ikonen is also the tank. Okay, deadly spin. This one, and debuff, and attack. Okay, let's do quick spin. I should have brought some of the inherit from the other style, but it's okay. We are gonna make it work. What is block command again? Okay, let's do that. Ikunin is dead. Okay. I need better healing and maybe Hardy cannot tank. Hold on. Let's do 20. I overestimated this. Sorry, underestimated rather. And Ikunin is not as trained. Sorry, that's my bad too. Yes, I have Furfur, but I need to train Furfur. I have new Darius though. Desert lands. I always can't find it. So like this. Let's see. What do you have? Tepeki Mamori 7, BP, and then Super Guardian. Block everyone. Okay. Okay, let's try this then. What am I doing? Intelligence debuff. Ellen, you're good. Do I have better characters than Ikunin? I mean, I haven't trained Furfur, so... I'm so undertrained for Axe. This is fine. Hardy is okay. Let's do the punching my way. Okay. This should be good. "50 turns." Okay. This is gonna be a long battle. But this is level 20 only, so hopefully not as long. What is this? Fast, single target, and defense boost. Okay, let's do that. Deadly spin. Punching my way. This one. I guess Tomahawk. Do more. Actually, let's do intelligence debuff just to be safe. Quick spin. Punching my way. Wait, if I do punching my way, I need insta-kill next turn. Oh yeah, your Ellen is gonna do that. Okay, let's do punching my way. Kabuto. And then Flame Shield. It sucks that Flame Shield in JP is only 2 turns. In Global it's 3 turns. Okay. Oh, I should have done block command in that one. Okay, that should have been the correct way of handling that. Okay, let's do this. Dimensional break. AoE. Gotta attack. Tomahawk. Oh, Miri Johnny-san, this is level 20 only. Ah, I gotta cleanse that, and that's why Hardy is important. Okay, do I still have HP regen? Yes, huh? No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't. So I gotta recast. Okay, let's yeah, let's overdrive. It's fine. Punching my way. Morning Glory. Flame Shield. Because, sure. Okay. This is... Okay, I got a block command on this one. Quick spin. Attack. Attack, that's fine. Perfect, 0 damage. That's what we like. Okay, this one, Dimensional Break. Punching my way. No. I got an AoE. And then Kabuto. Hey Lonets, how are you? I'm just doing some JP stuff. Punching my way. Kabuto. Yeah. This should be done, I think. This is just level 20, so nothing to be proud of. Wish it's level 25, but it's okay. Kabuto. Alright. That is Siegfried in X. I need to train Thrum Ikonen and Aunas. Yes, so the old man is the umami guy you see on Twitter. His name is Hardy. Let me show you real quick. So this is Hardy. This is the Romancing Fest style. The unique part about him is this buff right here. So I showcased that earlier. I did full form egg just to show how much defense mitigate that we are getting, and also how much damage we are getting. So this one, it says that and again, it's all thanks to Mr. Sun in the chat, and also Astalot from Discord, because I missed reading the first two characters kanji that says direct and indirect attack. So this buff, it gets applied to the party and the enemy. It gives this buff where it gives increased damage for direct attack with super maximum effect, and then the other one is for indirect attacks, you mitigate the damage with large effect. So when I did a full form egg earlier, I used this party, and everybody saw how Sumire and Hardy were doing full damage and really good damage at that. And then Rock Bouquet and Emilia being indirect attackers that they are showing a guard whenever they do their attacks on egg. So that's something you gotta consider when you use Hardy, because it can be very advantageous to you if say you're facing an enemy like egg who uses shooting star a lot, or a lot of indirect attacks. So egg wouldn't be able to benefit from the attack up from that, because it's only taking effect on direct attacks. If you look at Hardy's monster form as a raid boss, he dressed as a cook. Yes, I love that that sprite, Miri Johnny-san. I think that the concept of umami is important. I know. But yeah, Hardy will always be the umami oji-san. And Lonis, just to give context to that meme, so it's because of this. Where is Hardy? So this one. So look at that tattoo right here. This one right here. That's the kanji for umami. So that's why he's the umami oji-san. And then yes, for the 4 villains that got released recently, Allred, Hardy, Mero Seroy, and Hiveris, all of them have free version of their SS style, and they're all pretty good. Like Hiveris has Protect High Tension. Hardy has Tension 6, I think, if not 7. Yeah, Tension 7. For somebody that's free, that's pretty good. And then Mero Seroy is a little tricky, but they're still good. Again, being a free unit, you can't complain on something that's given to you. Like for this one, the free character, the free version of Mero to Seroy, the ability number 3, it increases damage with maximum effect, and then every turn starts, Mero to Seroy would have heat up 10 times large effect. Large effect is 15%. So yeah, just let that sink in for a moment. Hey Gabriel, they're the villains in the story chapter in Liam. I'm not gonna spoil how they unfolded. Hiveris is already introduced in Global, so there's more coming. And I'm not gonna tell what's going on, of course, not to spoil the story. But right now in JP, there are 4 banners. Well, actually 6, I think, including Kami. Let me see. Yeah, Kami banner is still up, and the reprint for Muse. So this one is pretty good because Bune has the 12 BP that gives damage block to everyone one time. From what I remember, 12 BP, right? Yeah, 15 to 12 BP and then damage block. That's the important thing. For Muse, she is a really good willpower buffer. This one, Kami, Gerard, and Esper Girl. Kami is just out of this world with DPS. He's super good with damage output. He gets different buffs and debuffs depending on the element that he uses. So when he uses heat element, he gets attack boost. Cold element gets defense boost. Thunder element, he does defense stance down to the target. And then sun element, he gets BP +1. And he always chains a second skill. Hey Silsey, how are you? Uncle Umami, Miri Johnny-san, is just super cool. I love Hardy with how the people on Twitter are making fun of the umami tattoo. And also Hardy as a character is pretty strong in my opinion and very unique. So yeah, Kami, totally different level of DPS. Gerard is a good row farmer if I'm not mistaken. AoE and row farming, yeah. So he can keep on using this because he gets BP. So he starts with 15 BP, and then every time he takes down an enemy, he gets BP +5. So he would be able to use this 15 minus 9, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3, 14. So yeah, he can use this a lot for row farming. 9 BP, SSS, double element. Esper Girl, I didn't get. It's fine. I didn't have Halloween Esper Girl anyway. And then, whatchamacallit, now we move to the villains banner. So there's Meroto Seroy, there's Spear Dantarg, and Death. Like what Miri Johnny said earlier, Death is pretty good as a support. And let me tell you why. So, because for ability, he gets some healing to everyone, which is so weird coming from a character that's Death. So let me read the abilities and skills real quick. Ability number 1, increase damage with extra large effect, and then mitigate damage with large effect. At battle starts, gives everyone that a turn ends and somebody dies, that turn ends, heal HP when insta kill, extra large effect 1 time. So I think this is the same as Sophia's Dare to Hope ability. When Sophia gets killed, that she would heal the party, from what I think. Let me see. Turn ends if somebody dies on turn ends, heal self. Wait, I gotta read this properly. I'm sorry. So it's auto revive to everyone automatically at battle start. It says a turn ends if you are in an insta kill state, then you would revive self with extra large effect of HP healing, and it only takes effect 1 time per battle. It doesn't take effect if you die from poison. That makes more sense. And then the second one is Inferno switch. So dark element, BP +2 to self. When he does heat element, he gives everyone extra small heal, guaranteed. And then the third ability, increase damage, extra large effect. At turn starts, he gets defense up, medium effect for 5 times per battle. And then skill number 1, single target, dark and heat, debuff, intelligence and willpower. Second skill is a fast single target, defense stands down to the target and then gives defense boost to everyone. So this Death is pretty good as a support. And then, lastly is Soul Helix. Soul Helix is single target, dark and heat element, and then heals everyone with extra small heal. So yeah, coming from Death and having healing is super weird, but it's pretty good. And then, like what I showed earlier, Lonets and Gabriel, Meroto Seroy is more of a farmer. And it's because of the Chain Lightning skill. It's 14 to 17 BP AoE, 2 to 4 hits, Pierce and Thunder. They start the battle with 14 BP, and then whenever they take down an enemy, they gain 10 BP back. And then they also get BP +1 at turn starts. So in a way, as long as they kept on taking down enemies, then they can keep on using Chain Lightning. And then, so all of these are physical skill. Even though you see in Merotoseroi's icon right here that it's a spear and a wind, they gave us weapons that's designed for all these Romancing Fest villains. So for Merotoseroi, there's the spear, wind spear with 90% stone. For Hiveris, there's the water sword with 90% stone. It's SS grade weapon. For Olret, it's a fire bow. Again, 90% stone SS. And lastly, for Umami Ojisan Hardy, he is an MA style, so you get a claw, earth, that's 90% stone as well. They give it to you, Gabrielle. So let me show you that one. This one. On login, they gave it to you. So this is Olret's bow, 90%. It's an SS grade weapon. And then this is Hardy's martial arts claw. This is Merotoseroi's spear, wind spear. And then Hiveris' water sword. Yeah, Miri Joni-san, Death is super good in support. But I think I would agree with what other people are saying about Death, where Death is so focused in being a support that he's kind of lacking in giving other kinds of buff or damage. So I don't know whether that would be enough for a hard content character or not. But definitely, he is considered as a hard content and a really good support. It's just that, you know, you want to get some balance in doing good damage or doing any kind of support that they can do other than healing and defense boost, you know. Merotoserois, yes, I agree with that, Miri Joni-san. And Gabriel Lones, I'll show you what Miri Joni-san is saying. So Merotoseroi is good for farming. I'm using this spot because it's weak against Thunder. And by the way, this is a good QOL in JP right now. In Conquest, you don't have to memorize which node is weak to what or what are the formation. Well, right now, there is no formation. But as you can see at the bottom right here, when I'm on this node, it tells me that the weakness of all the enemies there would be cold, thunder, sun, or dark. If I move to this node, it's the same thing. Sorry. This one. Okay, so for this one, it's just sun element. For this one, hold on. For this one, sun element as well. This one is pierce element. Basically, it's easier for you to prepare a party for you to be able to farm properly. And now I'll show you how to what Miri Joni-san is saying. Like I said, the main catch for Merotoseroi is for them to keep on using Chain Lightning every round. As long as they take down an enemy, they can keep on using that. Yes, that is true, Gabrielle. So now the only thing that you gotta memorize is the formation of the enemy. So like for this one, this is a row thunder. But you know, Merotoseroi can just easily do AoE like it's nothing. And that's how Merotoseroi can do farming. And yes, I'm leveling our Lord and Savior Rocky, which we're gonna get really soon. Alright, I think I should be able to demonstrate Hardy. Do you want to see it, Silsi, Lonette, and Gabrielle? I want to do it for you, Silsi and Gabrielle. Lonets, I don't know if you want to see it as well. It should be pretty quick because it's a lot of my characters are overpowered now for egg, so I can do that if everybody's okay with that as well. Okay, let's do that then. I'm sorry I haven't gotten the chance to get all red yet. I kept on trying and I kept getting matcha. Only all red is who I'm missing for all the baddies. Okay, let's do egg. So this is the party I used earlier, excuse me, to demonstrate egg. So I use Sumire, Christmas Sumire, and Hardy as DPS. And then everybody else is a support. Rock Bouquet would be the debuffer, Elore would be the willpower buffing, and then Emilia would be giving overdrive. So I used the skill from the previous style that gives overdrive, and because the way Emilia works is you just use Brilliant Bunny Show so that everybody gives everyone this buff where there's a 4 times that you would roll for 25% chance to give extra small heal to everyone. So maximum in an end of turn cycle that you would be able to heal your party for 4 times if you hit all those 25% chance. And then Elore will be willpower buffing and overdrive healing. So let's do this. It's gonna be quick, I promise. It's not like 20 minutes battle just like in global. And then for everybody's knowledge, I'm gonna explain real quick how Sumire works. So Sumire is one of those, they tried to do a Liam type of DPS. So she doesn't need LP to do follow-ups. So you just have to keep on using skill number 3 so that you can put those stacking, and then you can keep on using skill number 2 to keep on buffing herself with strength, and then after using that she would follow up with how many much you have stacked skill number 3, whatchamacallit. And then Sumire also has damage block 1 time every turn starts, so that's one thing that makes her safe from any attacks. However, the main catch from Sumire is if she gets stunned, confused, or petrified, that's quote-unquote disabling her. And again, this information is thanks to Astalot on Discord, that she loses her follow-up attacks. So that's one thing to consider. That's why when I geared up Sumire, I gave her a lot of ailment resistance so that she doesn't get petrified or stunned or confused. So yeah. And then Hardy, like I said, the unique part about Hardy is the passive buff he gives. So that applies to both enemies and the party. So everybody in the battle, including the enemy, would have an increase in direct attack damage. Miri Johnny-san said that it's 40% attack up, and then you would mitigate damage from indirect attacks with large effect. So I think that would be 20% if I'm not mistaken. So pay attention when I do spells with Rock Bouquet or I do regular gunshot with Emilia, that it would show a guard on egg. That means that's the mitigation part of Hardy's passive ability. And then Hardy and Sumire can take advantage of the direct attack up. And then yes, you're seeing it correctly. Hardy starts the battle with 20 BP. Okay, and then Hardy. So the reason why I kind of labeled Hardy as like Anya for hard content, because his 8 BP and 15 BP, it cleanses the target's attribute buff before doing the attack. So, you know, that's what Anya brings to the table with the Etoile d'Or, or I forgot the English name. So, same thing for Hardy. It's either you use these two or you use skill number 1 with 3-step punch to buff himself with strength, endurance, and agility. So yeah, let's do this then. that was the really fast introduction with these characters. Alright, Emilia. I already explained. Brilliant Bunny Show, you can only use it once because it buffs everyone with this, and it allows everyone to have a passive where it's a 25% chance to heal the party with extra small heal, and it applies to all of the party member except Emilia, is what this says. And then at every start of turn, you see those cards at the start. That's an Emilia passive right there. She can give an attack boost, a defense boost, or attribute buff. All of them are rolling at 37% chance each, I think. Yeah, so Shooting Star, we would be able to mitigate that damage, but say the knockout or that claw attack, we wouldn't be mitigating any damage, but instead we'll be getting more damage because that's a direct attack from Egg. So that's why it hurt a lot on Sumire, even though, you know, Sumire is naturally a slash character, so that should have been like 200-ish damage, but because of the damage up from Hardy's passive, so it's this one right here. Oh, I can't see it. Hold on. So attack, let me see if I can see it here. It's this one right here. The direct attack at increased damage. That's why 300 damage on Sumire. I know, Miri Johnny-san. I kinda rely on a combination of my Chinese knowledge and katakana. Everything else, it's more of whenever I read somebody's tweet on Twitter and I use Google Sensei to translate that, and then I learn the words and then try to use that and understand that in the future. That's how I kind of build up my Japanese vocabulary. Okay, attack. Let's start debuffing. Oratorio, attack. Okay, so pay attention to Rock Bouquet and Emilia's attack. You would see a guard on Egg. That means Egg is mitigating the damage because it's an indirect attack. Sumire Star Shuriken. Yep, Star Shuriken. Okay, so let's do this. Punching my way. Let's heal Elore so he doesn't die. Oratorio, and then drive energy shot. Okay, now I read it. Sorry. Drive energy shot. Turn 3, we made Egg transform to the next form. That's how ridiculous the damage is right now in JP. Okay, debuff, Oratorio, attack. I hope we can see 4 passive healing at an end of turn. That would be so cool to see. That should hurt a lot. Okay. Okay, overdrive time. Do this. Oh, I can't use skill number 3. It's okay. This one. This one. Drive energy shot. Casually doing 285k damage on on 8 BP. Oh, hey, don't kill Elore, please. So this should be beast form now. Oh, it went to water form. Water form. Okay. Don't kill Elore. Shooting star is indirect, so we're getting very tiny damage. Aqua drop is indirect too, so that's good. Okay, beast form. I need to start using this. Oratorio, drive energy shot. So Sumire is not doing as good of a damage because a lot of the latter 0 damage. Okay. A lot of the latter forms don't have slash weakness, and Sumire, you know, just like how her first style is in global right now, she has to hit the enemy weak point to do maximum damage. So that's just a drawback, but you know, using Sumire and having some kind of defenses is better than, unfortunately, Liam having not much defenses. Oh no, this is Egg Gabrielle. So this is my worst nightmare, like 4 months ago, I think, right, Silsey? I kept on trying to do this on stream and I failed to clear Egg on stream. And I promised Silsey that one. And eventually I cleared it both in JP and in Global off stream. I recorded it. And now I'm just casually showcasing characters now using Egg as my punching bag. That's how overpowered the characters are right now. But so right now, Gabrielle, if you play JP, there is a conquest. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a story spoiler for you because the conquest in JP is considered as chapter 13 for Liam's story. So that's one thing that you gotta be mindful of. But other than that, it's your usual conquest. And right now the main active node is the main boss Razem. You take it down, and then I think after you take it down, the progress bar goes to roughly 85 or 86%. So that means there must be like a different form for Razem after that. Okay, overdrive time. Aw, Eloria cannot. It's okay. $350k casually doing that much of a damage. And that's not hitting the weakness. Okay, we should be in tree form. This should be either stone form or tree form. I think it would be tree form. This is we can check it out later, Gabriel. This is the battle theme specifically for Egg. This is not the any boss battle theme, generic boss battle theme, but definitely under Saga Frontier 2. Seven and 8 type of quest? You mean for Razem, Miri Joni-san? So that means Razem has like 7 forms? Is that correct? Alright, final form. The 12 turns, Egg. Who would have known we can get this far? Bye. Sumire is just like, yeah, I'm gonna take you down. So yeah, that's Hardy with Christmas Sumire. Thank you, Silsey. Okay, let's see the title. It says Mip Gestal. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Dance Hall, Concert Hall. So it should be under Saga Frontier 2. Saga Frontier 2. Sorry, I'm trying to find Saga Frontier 2. I might have missed it for all I know. I definitely missed it. So this is Reuniverse, Saga 1, Romancing Saga 2, 3. What is this? Saga Frontier. Okay, this is Saga Frontier 2. There is a lot in here. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Mib just told. Alright. Anything else you would like to see in JP? Or should I do a rerun of the Kami showcase again? I know Angela would appreciate that Kami showcase. I know Saga Frontier 2. I know it wasn't composed by Ito Ken-san, but the music itself has a different tone to it, and it feels good. Alright, so this is how I did for Razem. I don't know what is the highest mission damage, but this is the party I used, and then we get to see Kami as well. So Kami, for you, Gabriel and Lonet, Silsey already knows this. So Kami, whenever he uses an ability, an attack skill rather, depending on the element, he gets different stuff buffed to him. So Heat element attack boost, cold element defense boost, thunder element he gives a defense stance down to the enemy, and then sun element BP +1. And he always chains with a second skill whenever he uses an attack. So it depends on his HP. If his HP is full, he would where is it? He would okay. So when his HP is full, he would follow up with skill number 1, which is a self extra small heal, and then it also has a cold and sun element, so extra BP +1 and then extra defense boost, and then self intelligence buff. Kami has a lot of stuff going on, and then if his HP is full, he would follow up with divine punishment instead, or Tenbatsu, this one. Yes. Yes, hello. Good morning to you. Your stinky breath and all. You're saying hi to everyone. Yeah. Bowie is saying hi to everyone in the chat. She just woke up because it's cold right now. Yeah. Okay. So, other than the follow-up, there's also the overdrive gauge, either overdrive or not on overdrive. If he is on overdrive, he get a moral up, extra large effect. If not on overdrive, he has a guard up, large effect. And then if he does an overdrive attack, he follows up with skill number 3, which is a 3 to 4 hits of this one, of C damage, which is so strong. Okay, let's do this. So you get to see Kami and also the new matcha. So the new matcha, if you use skill number 2 or skill number 3, she has a 50% chance. Thank you to Mr. Sun earlier for that. She has a 50% chance to go on a countdown stance, so that the following turn she's gonna use elemental comment. So her gimmick now is she cleanses specific buffs to the target. So rock gravity cleanses agility buff from the enemy, and then cleanses the buff and then debuffs the target as well with the same attribute. So agility for rock gravity, and then for burning down it's intelligence. But if she uses elemental comment from the countdown, she buffs herself with moral up first with extreme effect, and then she cleanses the agility and intelligence buff and then debuffs them with the same agility and intelligence. So that's how matcha is. Alright, let's take a look at this. No problem, Gabrielle. And tomorrow, hopefully I get to see you play a rhythm. We get to play your favorite song, or Final Fantasy 1 at that. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night. Alright, let's do this. So the idea of this party is for Apollo to keep on using Malicious Pumpkin so that he buffs everyone with willpower buff. Right now, willpower buff I believe is important in this battle, because I heard that there is charm that's taking effect. That's why I'm also using I'm also using Rising Phoenix. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy this battle. Rockfire, I guess. I'll try to see because these are new BGMs, Gabrielle. So I don't know the titles just yet. But definitely, if you fall asleep tonight, I can share it to you tomorrow if you join on the stream. But yeah, I'll try to finish this quick, and then let's try to find the BGM in Fargo. Really, Miri Joni-san? I haven't done the battle just yet a lot, so I don't know how much is the drop rate for the accessory. Okay, so I'm rather than using Burning Descent for Charles, I'm gonna use skill number 1, which is a single target, because Charles' gimmick is every turn number 3, he follows up with Round Slicer Plus. Round Slicer is an SSSS single target pierce, so I'm gonna do that. Is this me? Okay, I'm gonna do that for this. And then Matcha, I need your elemental comment, please, or else I'm gonna die. 'Come on, countdown, countdown. No countdown. That sucks. Okay. We do this squid. We do... So let me try to count a bit. This has sun, so 1, 2, 11 minus 8, 3 plus 2, 3. Okay, I can do this. Malicious Pumpkin, attack, and then... Come on, Matcha, you gotta go on countdown, please. 50% chance. 50% chance, and I failed the 50% chance. Hey, it's okay. Okay, let's see if we can do 5 million damage. Okay, this Malicious Pumpkin, Burning Descent. Definitely. I don't know. I don't know about this with Matcha. 2, 3, 4. No. At least give me 5 million damage, please. Thank you. Alright. So yeah, that's Razem. I gotta figure out a good auto setup for Razem. Oh wait, there's a gold piece? What was that? Ah, it's for Cotton, Halloween Sensei, and Ottoman. Okay. What was I doing? Fargo. Concert Hall. And then definitely on this one. Okay. Let's see. Is it this one? Oh yeah, it's these. This is the title music. And then, is it Battle 2? Is it this one, Gabrielle? Sorry, I have my phone on a really low volume, so it doesn't go to the microphone. Anyway, but yeah, this is the one, probably. And then this one is the title music. This one? No, not that one. This one? No, not that one. Okay, so it could be either of the two. Okay, anything else you guys would like to see in JP? I unfortunately cannot share any gacha because I don't have jewels. Sorry. We have actually 17 people watching. I'm very grateful for all of you. What is this? Ah, okay. Hey, welcome back, Silsey. Anything you would like to see in JP? Or do more Sigfray battle? Or actually, we should be able to cover this now because this battle was super pain in the butt. Now that we have Hardy. Let's try it. Yeah, let's use Hardy. And then because there's heat element, let's bring Aunas so that we have heat protection. But Aunas is not trained, so Aunas, where are you? Yeah, Aunas is not trained at all. And then I can bring Elore. I need 1 DPS, so maybe we can do Mero Seroy. Chain Lightning is what, 1 turn? Yeah, 1 turn, so that's fine. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. We'll use Mero Seroy. And then, what was that? What was I thinking? I'm sorry. I lost my trail of thought. So I need heat element, there's Elore, we have Hardy. Let me see. Trying to think a little. I can't use Kami. Kami's gonna melt in that battle, I think. Oh, let's do Bunny. So Bunny gives this one Rabbit Dance Fever. It's an attack boost and defense boost. So let's do that. And then we can use... Where is it? Yeah, this one is fine. Elora is gonna be at the back. This one at the back. Hardy in front. Yep, let's do this. And then heat and cold element. And probably thunder. Then let's do Roach. Elore, you're gonna do this. You have Axe. Where is Axe? And then... So let's do Bunny. So Bunny can have Titan Suit, Heat, and Cold Element. Hydra Greaves. Yep. And then we do this. So I'm picking the Remembrance Battle, Remembrance Glove. Excuse me. Because there is that 9% extra defenses. is there a second banner, Silsey? I only knew of Acellus and White Rose. Mr. Sun says there is an extra one, but I don't know if it's already announced or not. So I'm trying to be careful on that one. Okay. Then Meroceroi. Let's use this. And then Harmonia. And then the Amazing Bangle. Yeah, that works. And then Elore. You're gonna have the Hydra helmet. And yeah, let's do that. And Hydra helmet. And then Aunas, you need cold element. Does this give? No, it doesn't. Oh, Santa hat. Santa hat, and then this? No. This? Okay, that works. Yeah, let's see if we can survive this. I'm just playing around, so if we don't make it, it's not the end of the world. It's okay. Don't. Yeah, let's do this. And then healing and dual break. Ah, I understand what you mean now, Silsey. I'm sorry. So I really wanted Acellus and White Rose, but main target is White Rose. As much as I want Acellus, you know, if I don't have the jewel, I cannot do anything. And it's okay. I'm a disgrace because I really love Acellus, but it's not the end of the world. I don't need her. White Rose is top priority for me for that one. Okay, blow shot. Okay. Quick overview for bunny rather. So you use blow shot so that you get an extra BP every end of turn, so that by the time that you have max flow shot, that you do an attack, and then the following turn you use the rabbit dance fever, which gives the attack and defense boost to the party. That's basically what bunny does. And then Hardy, let's do it this way. Meroceroi, Chain Lightning, Oratorio, Flame Barrier. Yeah, definitely Silsey. So I'm not really worried about Acellus. Boom. I know, Miri Joni-san. I was so happy to get Mukucha, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not using Mukucha. Okay, this was a bad move, by the way, just so everybody knows. I did wrong. I shouldn't have brought Mero to Seroi, because it's getting mitigated by Undine and Volcano. But it's okay, we're gonna roll with it. So the idea for this battle is to do Volcano first, and then Undine, from what I remember, but I could be wrong, because I haven't really tackled this battle yet. Oh, Silsey, since you talked about Ellen, if you want to wait, a couple more months or maybe a year, Hardy would be your thing for martial arts AoE insta kill, because Hardy, the freestyle, has Dimensional Break is an X style. And then the Romancing Fest style is a martial arts style, this one. So this one right here. So you can inherit Dimensional Break, kind of like what we plan to do with Ellen. So if you want to wait for Hardy instead, then just go for Hardy rather than Ellen. Was it Ellen? I'm sorry if that was Ellen. I'm sorry. Okay, we're ready to go overdrive. And I'm sorry, I'm not... I gotta wait one more turn. I'm not doing really decent damage because I picked the wrong characters, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, there now that knowing, especially knowing now, Silsey, that there's Hardy, that maybe that's your option instead of going for Ellen, right? Okay, let's see how much damage we're gonna do because yeah, like I said, I brought the wrong characters. Boom, 390k damage. Hardy is awesome. Yeah, anniversary ticket would be another way to do it. That's correct. Okay. Attack, 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 oratorio. Uh-oh. I am scared of this round because I don't have flame barrier. We shall see if we die from all the Kilonova. Okay, it's not too bad. Not too bad. $700 damage. That's already mitigated too. Okay. Is this AoE heal, yeah? Oh, yeah. I gotta do this. Is it's heat up? It's fast? No, it's not. Okay. I'm not gonna overdrive yet. Let's do this. This. No. Attack. Buff self. More buff. Just in case. And then flame barrier. Okay, can we take down Volcano with this overdrive? $395. That has what was that? Pure barrier. That is so Lonets, something to consider. There is pure barrier. So pure barrier, it gives extra large defense boost, I think. Extra large defense boost. So that's a big thing. And it's already mitigated. So if without pure barrier, I would think Hardy would do roughly 450 damage if I'm not mistaken. So that's still pretty big. Yeah, 450, 500k, give or take. Yeah, let's do flame barrier. So before I end the stream, I can redo the showcase for Kami, and then Lonets, you'll have more reaction of that holy thing with Kami when I do Saruin. Silsi already knows, right? Silsi, you saw the Kami showcase, right? I can do it on stream. So that one, Lonets, is just a totally different level. But yeah, I guess, you know, in having Hardy in the party, you just have to be strategic with the party members you're using as DPS, you know, just like how we did with Egg and your enemies. Like this battle, for example, all of their attacks are indirect because they are spells. So I take full advantage of the damage mitigation from Hardy's ability. However, I made a mistake because Bunny, Mero and Seroy, and also So Mero and Seroy and Hardy were my DPS. Hardy takes advantage of his own buff, but Mero and Seroy couldn't because Chain Lightning is indirect. The skill I've been using to buff themselves is direct. That's why it does way better damage than the other one. Okay, let's see if we can overdrive. Sorry. Oh, I cannot. Yeah, I cannot. One more turn, one more turn. You have dual break. Okay. No, defer break, not dual break. Sorry, I misread that. Uh, 3 to 4 hits, and then there's a follow-up. And then he gets all sorts of buffs to himself. Hey, let's do a big boy overdrive. Except for you. So Hardy and Aunas would be able to take advantage of Hardy's passive. Boom! 190k. But it's okay. Yeah, we just rinse and repeat until we finish the battle. It's pretty long because of all the pure barrier that Undine cast on themselves, which makes the battle really, really, really annoying. Yeah, Kami, I would say, I would quote this person in the past, I forgot his name. Kami would always be the elemental Swiss knife that you would need for farming if you don't have any coverage for that element. The only problem with Kami is the RNG involved with the follow-up attacks, but this one, they made it a guarantee, so the RNG factor is out of the picture, which makes it more appealing for people to get Kami and make him useful. Yeah, the first one is still good as it is, I would say. Not as strong, but good enough. You do okay, big boy overdrive again, except for you. Yeah, Undine is just so tanky. It's so annoying. Well, so here's the thing, Lonets. This style of Minstrel, he would only use Oratorio a lot of times, so that he gives willpower buffing and BP +1 to everyone. And then he also has Dad's overdrive heal. So that's why he has to do an attack if you want him to heal. And then because Oratorio is not considered as an attack that you wouldn't be able to take advantage of the overdrive heal. So it's either you use a higher BP heal to attack, or you use normal attack with overdrive to take advantage of the overdrive heal. In he does something. He helps the party, and even as a passive, he gives 10%, I think, attack and defense mitigate to everyone. So that's still good. Yes, especially because I'm not using a love focused party, or I don't have Itoken-san or Payan of Peace, that heal is pretty good. And then let me see. Let me refresh one moment. I don't know. Miri Johnny-san, are you still in the chat? Are you still there? If you're still there, Miri Johnny-san, I want to show you something in global if you would like to see something like that. And it's a lot of the changes with how the JP release of that character versus how it was released in global. I want to show you Captain Time, or Time, Time-kun from Saga Frontier 1. Right, big boy overdrive, except for Bunny. It looks like Miri Joni-san is not in the chat anymore. It's okay. I was too late in thinking about it. Well, at least I finished one romancing. This battle is so annoying. But you know what would be good for this party? In a global perspective? Halloween White Rose. Okay, let me do the Kami showcase again in Sarowin, and then I'll end the stream after. If you guys think of anything else you would like to see, just let me know and I would try to do that. But definitely not Katarina. Katarina kept on dying earlier. Let's do Final Empress. Yeah, this is fine. Holy moon. Okay, last showcase for the night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed or learned something new with what JP has, what to expect, etc. And then I'll probably publish my review for Acela's White Rose and Constance on Reddit. I'll try to do the video tomorrow because I have an office day tomorrow, so I can't really stay that late. I have to wake up in actually 7 hours from now. So after this, I'm gonna probably immediately go to sleep. So my apologies that I can't release the video tonight. But I'll definitely make sure to publish my review in a text format on Reddit instead. So just be on the lookout on that tonight. Okay, Hiveris, just a crash course. So Hiveris, you want to cast Absolute Zero at the start of the battle because it gives defense up to everyone and then heat down to the enemy. So you use that and then you try to get overdrive for Hiveris so that you get heat up some more. Whatchamacallit? Heat up with maximum effect. You can do that 3 times only, and it only triggers on overdrive attack. So that one, and then Hiveris has a 37% chance to counter with this skill number 2, which is like freezing or thunder slasher from silver. 3 to 5 hits, E element, double element, and then every turn starts, he gets defense up, medium effect for times per battle. So that's why I put Hiveris as a tank for this battle. Okay, absolute zero. Excuse me. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. So this final Empress, this one gives moral down. This has a lot of support. So she gives a party heat up to everyone, of course. There's moral up. She has moral down rather, and moral up and attack speed up. I forgot the exact term for this in global. She has self heal, and then I inherited Holy Moon for free healing, and then she also has a single target healing with more heat up. So that's why I love this final Empress. Kami, of course, go Shukse, and then Matcha, go countdown please. Countdown. 50%. 3, 4, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. That's 600k damage right there. I can show it to you, Lon. It's the next Joe style. Okay, so now that Hiveris has used absolute zero, you just build up BP and keep on using skill number 2. And because Sarowin does direct attack, that you would want Hiveris to be targeted so that Hiveris would have 37% chance to counter with skill number 2. That's about it with Hiveris. Very simple. Okay, Kami, let's do some healing. Oratorio. And go on countdown, Matcha, please. One, two, three. Oh, not 4, but it's okay. 2, 3, 4. Nope, 3 hits only. Casually doing 180k damage. That's how Kami is. And just so you know, this is the new gen of DPS. Kami, Hiveris, earlier Mero Toseroi and Hardy and Olret, all of them does like damage at a different level that they're trying to overpower Liam. I would think is the goal. One, two, three, four. One more. Oh, it's done. Okay. Oh, I kept my overdrive? Oh, that's interesting. Sure. Let's do it. One more. Two, three, four, five. Okay, perfect. Go on countdown, Matcha, please. I need you to go on countdown. Thank you. Ah, no countdown. Matcha, go on countdown, please. One, two, three. Ah. Still no countdown. Come on, Matcha, 50% chance. Yep, that is true, Silsey. 100% true. Should say Oratorio. Oh, fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. One, two, three, 4, 5. Where's 4 and 5? File Empress. Counter. Ah, no counter. One, two, three, 4. Ah, that hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Counter, counter, counter. No counter. Okay, let's do this. Let's heal. Build up BP. Go on countdown, Matcha, please. Countdown. Thank you. I needed the countdown. Ah, this hurts. Hibari is dying. Okay, I'm in trouble. This is bad. Ah, that hurts. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but whatever. One, two, three. Ah, not 4 hits. 2, 3. Sorry, this showcase is a fail. But that is what Kami can do. I'm sorry, I wasn't successful. Game-changing styles? I would think Captain Time. Captain Time is just the change to the healing is a big factor. Alright. I think I have 12 people. I don't know. The counter is wrong in YouTube. There's 12 people watching right now. To all of you, thank you so much. If you are more on the JP side, minasan ni arigatou gozaimasu. This is probably where I'm gonna end my stream. It's already 11 p.m. my time. I still gotta wake up early tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, I'm probably gonna plan for Thea Rhythm. I'm gonna probably I got inspiration from Nova streams to do the same, like working on some perfect chains for Supreme. So we can do that, and then working along some music requests as well. Oh, Miri Joni-san, you're here. One moment. Miri Joni-san, I want to show you something. Sorry, I hid the wrong thing, but that was my picture. So let me show you global. So Miri Joni-san, in global, I want to show Captain Time. So Time, in JP, there is the overdrive heal. So for overdrive heal, they change Time where it's a small heal rather than an extra small heal. So you do like 800, 700 HP heal rather than 200. So let me show you that one, and then I'll end my stream after. And sorry about the picture. I forgot to hide my phone screen when I transitioned. Okay, let's do Time. This one. Okay. Let me do... What can I do? Let me do main quest. Something easy. Oh, Time didn't... Yeah. It's okay. Okay, I can do overdrive the following turn. But I might not be able to chain it because I do strong attack. But let's see. Let's see. If not, I'm gonna go on hard difficulty instead. Okay, sorry. One moment. Sorry, Miri Johnny-san. Okay, so now I have overdrive gauge. Sorry about that. I can show you the heal where the heal changed from small effect, so it gives like 600 700 HP with the friends time no nakamatachi. Oh yeah, 1000 HP. Yeah, like that. So I wanted to show you that, Miri Johnny-san. Okay. Alright, let's just let it play. But yeah, thank you so much again, everyone, for joining in. I appreciate all of you being here, and always happy to showcase any Romancing Saga kind of content. And yes, tomorrow we're gonna do Thayer Rhythm, and hopefully we can do some Supreme Perfect Chain, or you know, just chill and enjoy some music. But other than that, I will publish my review for Acelis, White Rose, and Constance tonight on Reddit, and I'll try to see if I can do a video tomorrow about it. But yeah, again, thank you so much, everyone, and see you in the next video or stream. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or afternoon. Miri Johnny-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Hochizo itadaki, arigatou gozaimasu. I will see you, everyone, in the next video or stream. Have a good night, and again, thank you. This is Arado signing off.